Yeah.
So.
What's the proportion of minorities who are police officers and women? And if there is known proportion of like what the sexuality demographic is like?
You know, I don't know. I would say that law enforcement in general, I would say it's a male dominated career, and I've had the opportunity to train people as they come into our department. Being a sergeant, I was running our training program. So new recruits would come out of the police academy, and I've got to train a lot of people. I would say by far our best employees have been female officers, because it's interesting. You have men coming into this profession and they think they got to be macho and they have to, I wouldn't say strong arm a situation, but they want to control a situation. And I've noticed that women going into law enforcement have to, I mean, they are, I think, more methodical in their thought process and learn to speak with people, and that gets a lot farther than trying to kind of muscle your way around. So I've noticed that difference when training both sides, and but it's hard. It's hard to get, I think, women in this field, and so when you have female applicants, you hold on to them, because I think once they get hired here, sometimes they go to other agencies, or it's a tough profession to be in. It's very demanding. You work nights and weekends and a lot of crazy hours, and so it takes a toll on your body, whether you're a man or a woman.
Don't forget the chief.
Yeah, but our chief is a female officer, and she made it through our rigorous program and is still there. So so. But I don't have an answer to the demographic breakdown.
She's a Stanford grad also.
Yes, she is. She's a Stanford grad.
I think she's the one who came and spoke with my EMT class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Laura Wilson.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, any other questions for me, or?
This is really dumb, guys, but I would like when you talk, would you look at her? I need a couple of cutaway shots.
Sure.
This is silly television. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Do you have any outreach programs for the community?
Yeah. Well,
Apart
we have
from-
the police academy, so we have
Yeah.
the community police academy. What we do anytime we have patrol here on campus, so that means we have officers in uniform that are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Each officer assigned to patrol, which is roughly, I think, 15 or 16 officers, is assigned to certain locations. So you might have one officer assigned to Flomo. You might have one officer assigned to Branner or Stern Hall, and those are points of contact for students, staff, RAs. So if you need something, you can always reach out and say, I want to talk to my representative for this building, and there's someone that can, if you have a question, you can always contact me. But there's a lot of officers here on campus that are a great resource if you have a question or a concern or need something.
But in terms of a very structured kind of like program, it's the community police academy.
The community police
And
academy.
And then whatever other event you do with the student group.
Yeah, so we interact with the students. So if you've ever had to work with SAL, which is a student activity group on campus, so if you want to coordinate an event, you work with them, and then you'll work with our special events group in our police department. That's one way to work with us. But I can't think of any other real structured ways that you might work with our agency. We can obviously have interns. We have student SCPs that work in our department, and they're paid, and they work do things like work in the field sites or do parking enforcement and stuff like that.
I don't want an SPP.
Oh, that's sorry for the jargon there. That stands for Special Event Patrol. So we have students that assist us on a part-time basis and work with the community.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I want you to look at her for just a couple of minutes. Chris is going to tell you one more story.
Okay.
So you can, but look at her if you would. There, great.
The whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
This is called a cutaway shot because
Cutaway shot.
The reason we do this is
Uh-huh.
we'll never use all the interview.
Okay.
But if we want to cut without making you look foolish, it's called a jump cut.